Obas, I'm Jack the Greek and welcome back for another episode. Today we're going to cook some beautiful cod. Yes, bacalharo, but we're not going to cook it the traditional way where you normally would batter it and serve it up with a bit of scordalha. We're going to make it with a red sauce. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the bacalharo, is the cod. And you buy it from your local deli. Preston Market is my choice. And you can buy it like this. There it is there, beautiful bacalharo. And usually comes salted because that's what you want. And you're going to ask me, why is it sitting in water? Well, that's what you do. Once you get it from your deli, you rinse it and you get all the salt off, and then you put it in a container or a bowl like this for around 5 or 6 days, and you change the water at least twice a day. So what I'll do now is I'll just take out the pieces and just put them nicely in here. Just wanted to show you this so you can see how you should be holding and preparing your bacalharo, or your cod as they say. So there we go. We've got about 4 or 5 pieces we're going to use today. The rest can just stay there. There we go, beautiful. And that's the first part. Now, what we're going to do next is prepare our dish. So, we'll get our beautiful pan on the crossrail barbecue with all 4 burners on high. And what I'm going to do now is turn the other 2 burners on low because we're only going to use the right hand side. So I've got a bit of olive oil, put it in just like that. Beautiful. The next ingredient is going to be our garlic. So we just put our garlic in there. Oh, bus. And you can see it's already getting warm. There we go, look at that. Straight away, the pan is heated up. Put in our onion, and we'll just brown that a little bit, just like that, before we put our other ingredients in. You don't want to put too much olive oil, just a little bit there. And you can make this meal with fresh tomatoes, but today I'm just going to use our locally canned tomatoes that we normally buy from our supermarket. So there we go. Now, again, you can put anything you like in your sauce. Today I'm going to put some celery, I'm going to mix that in, and some carrots. But you can also put capsicum. Capsicums will taste beautiful as well. But we didn't have any in the fridge today, so we're just going to use some carrot, some celery, plenty of onion and garlic, and we're just going to mix that around. Won't need much time. This will take about a minute or 2 just to brown and start getting ready before we put in our sauce. While we're here, we can also just add our salt, just like this, as much as you want to taste, and there we go. Our next ingredient, we're also going to have some bay leaves, but we're going to put them in once we get ready, once we get our sauce ready. But let's just prepare it, get a couple of bits in there. There we go, we'll just put them here, and there we go. So now, let's see how it's going again. Beautiful, there we go. Okay, so as you can see, when you come in close, all the onion, the celery and the carrot now have just fried up, warmed up and just started cooking. And it's all becoming one beautiful meal. There we go, look at that. Now, what we're going to do next is put our tomatoes. So there we go, putting our tomatoes in there like that. And give it a bit of a mix to see, is that enough? I don't think we need a bit more. So what we'll do is we will just mix it up a little bit, and then we'll grab one more can and we'll just put it in straight like this. And we have a beautiful Annalisa Italian diced tomatoes. That's my preferred canned tomato, diced. If I am going to use canned other than fresh, that is my preference. And we'll just give that a bit of a mix. Now is when I'm going to put my daphne or my bay leaves, just like this. And this won't take long. And my pepper, of course. The last thing we're going to add is a little bit of water and plenty of pepper, just like that. And what we'll do is that we're just going to cook up the tomato for around about 10 minutes before we add the fish. So there we are. It's a little bit of water, about half a cup, not much more, because you want it to be a thick sauce when you put your fish in as well. And there we are. So bubbling away, it's a little bit more. You don't want to put it too quick because you don't want to lose the heat in your pan. So there we go, beautiful. Okay, we're going to leave that with the lid on for around about 10 minutes on the crossrail barbecue, and we'll come back and put the fish in, and then 5 minutes later, ready to plate it up. Bye-bye. Okay, it's been around 10 minutes since we've had our tomato sauce cooking away. Let's have a look and see how it's going. Do we need a bit of more water? or we don't, or is it ready? Let's have a look. If you come in close, here we go. You can see it's starting to dry up. So all the water is starting to evaporate, and you might suggest and go, maybe it needs a little bit more. But we don't need any more, because right now, this is ready. Because the fish itself, the cod, is actually going to release a little bit more water as well. So we'll put that there, and we'll just show you how we're going to put our cod in that. So we'll grab our pieces, just like this, and we'll just place them on top. We don't want to place them underneath, we're just going to place them on top. So we'll put 4 pieces in today, just like this. Beautiful. And one more just here. Beautiful. There we go. That's it, just like that. And what we'll do is we're not going to put any more salt. It will need a bit of more pepper, but also paprika. Paprika is beautiful for cod, and we'll just put it on just like that there. Beautiful. We'll put that away. And of course, we need a little bit more pepper. So where's our pepper? Our pepper should be here. There it is. Grab our pepper and put that just like that over the fish. There we go. Now we're going to put this in for another about 5 or 6 minutes, and then it'll be ready to plate it all up. So back in the crossroad barbecue. It's a bit hot now, so I'll grab another towel, put it straight in, just like this. And as I said, the cod will release some of its water, and of course that water also has, it's very hot, the water also has salt in it as well, because as we know, it was pre-salted, and that's why we don't need to add any more. So put the lid down, leave that for 5 minutes, and we'll come back and plate it all up. So we've had the cod in there, our bacalharo, for around 5 minutes now on the crossroad barbecue, with all our 2 burners on high and 2 on low, because we don't want to burn it, and we also don't want the sauce. Here we go. I'm just trying to make sure it's very hot. Just being very careful here. So there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. That's how it look. Coming close. Opa. Look at that. Beautiful bacalharo. Beautifully cooked. You don't want to dry it up, but you can see how the moisture from the fish, the excess water, has also gone into the sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that for about 1 minute, and then come back and plate it up. Just let it rest. Let the sauces just thicken up a little bit. Let the fish just rest and be ready to be plated up. And of course, we'll serve it with a beautiful glass of mythos. Okay, there we go. It's been around a couple of minutes now. We'll just put that away where we've had it just sitting and resting. So what we'll do now is just push the fish to the side. We're only going to plate up one. We'll grab a little bit of the sauce, just like that. There's enough here, enough sauce for all of them. And we'll just put it in like that. And then we'll grab a beautiful bacalharo, and we'll plate it up on top. So back there. And now, it's a very delicate fish, so we're going to be very careful as well. So we'll grab it like this. Put it on there. There we go. And we'll put this away for now. Back on the crossroad barbecue. We'll turn off our burners. Just there. And we'll cut up some parsley as well. Just like this. Put as much as you like on it. And of course, on a day like today, where the sun is out, you'll definitely have it with a beautiful mythos beer, or you could have raki, as they say, or zivania if you're a Cypriot. So there you go, beautiful, beautiful bacalharo cod with a red sauce, all cooked on the crossroad barbecue in around 20 minutes. 10 minutes to make the sauce, 10-15, 5 minutes for the fish, and another couple of minutes to plate it up. And of course, have it with a mythos. And I hope you enjoyed this beautiful video from Jack the Greek. Bye-bye.